Is it bad that I was rooting for the AI robots to murder the humans? This entire movie. Yeah, we're just doomed. What's going on, my YouTube subscribers, movie fans alike? Hope you guys are having an amazing start to your weekend, because we've got another brand new movie coming out this weekend. And that new movie is the sci-fi action thriller, The Creator. Second of 3 big movies, if you count Paw Patrol. Stars John David Washington, Denzel Washington's son, so you already know he's gonna kill it. It's gonna be awesome. But is the movie good? So this movie is definitely familiar in parts. In execution, it's definitely a really engaging, good movie. I had a great time with this. The more the movie kept going, the more I was just like, I'm just like locked into this world. I'm locked in. And the reason why I'm really locked in is because of the character and the acting. It's really John David Washington. Him and little AI girl, Alfie, call her Alfie. Two are literally carrying, there are the emotional weight that is holding this movie together, and that's what just makes it work. It made me feel like, yeah, I'm caring for these characters in the journey that they're on, and I'm just following everything. I love it. Like the different themes that's in the movie too, that's really done well. The cinematography is great. Like this movie, I saw it in IMAX, even though it wasn't like the traditional IMAX. Like I wish it was like, you know, like Christopher Nolan does IMAX and shit. I wish it was like that. It was still good enough that I'm just like, this sounds bombastic and people are getting blown to shit. And I'm loving it. Good to the pros and cons, but I believe that The Creator is officially in theaters tomorrow. I definitely think among Saw and Paw Patrol, for the science fiction people who want like a larger than life, really good storytelling movie, this one's for you. Here's why. I'm not with the acting in the movie. Like I said, John David Washington, he's great. And not only is he, like I said, he's got the heart and like, you know, the emotional range, if you feel it. I'm a snarky asshole too, without crossing that like douchebag line. I like that in my character. It can make me feel more human. The much that they're kind of like, yeah, like, you know, I got my personal reasons, I'm still human enough to be like, come on, asshole, come on, let's do something. Like I said, he's got some baggage, he got some weight. He kind of reminds me of like Logan in a sense. Like that's one of the things movie reminds me of, kind of like Logan. Maybe because you have like one character that's teaming up with a kid character who doesn't really talk that much, and then of course across the movie they become close and then becoming family and becoming Ohana. Yes, like that. Speaking of which, the kid actor who plays Alfie, the little AI robot girl, the savior of the machine race, I thought she was good too. She killed it. When she's like gotta like pull those like emotional like moments in the movie where it's just like, ooh, I'm just saying, there's something about when kids cry in a movie, it just does something to me, you know. I just love it. I like it. Watanabe, that's how you name. Is he in the movie? He's, you know, he's Ken Watanabe, being, you know, Watanabe. Plot movie, more or less. Okay, the movie establishes that we live in a world where, okay, we got machine AI, stuff like that. And at first, you know, the AI, the robotics, that was cool, everything was good, everything was great, until one day a nuke fell on LA and just blew it all up. And of course, the human race, well, America anyway, they blame the AI. So now we've been locked into this war and shit to pretty much wipe out all machine life. Fuck the machine. John David Washington, his character has been given a task to, okay, you gotta find this like weapon or whatever. This weapon is gonna turn the tide for the human race, and we're gonna wipe them out and just kill all the machines, Independence Day style. So he finds the weapon, the weapon ends up being his little kid, and now more or less delivering the little kid to the army. He's trying to get the little kid to where he's gotta go to pretty much save the machine race and end this war. And that's the movie. Like I said, if you've seen Logan, then you kind of seen this. Like, take the story plot beats of Logan, put a sci-fi iRobot skin on it, boom, The Creator. The movie, like I said, cinematography-wise, is great. Like, you really feel this dystopian machine world that they made with the landscape and stuff like that. It was really shot really well. So I saw this movie in IMAX, and it was just larger than life. Like, the set pieces in this movie were really great. Like, something almost out of cyberpunk. And I like that because I'm playing Cyberpunk now, so it just like perfectly lined up. It was great. Emotional themes of like, you know, again, you know, humans, machine, where's the line stop between AI and the machines have a soul? Because there were points in the movie where it's just like the humans, the Americans anyway, were really like sticking out on these machines. And it was just to a point that I was just like, even if you slap a human face on the machine, doesn't make it a person, but it's alive. So does it have like a silicon soul? Like, come on, where's the humanity lie? Machines even have humanity. It's just see all these philosophical questions and shit that other movies have, like, you know, asked the question too, so this ain't no different. It's calling this movie the fact that while it does explore and take the trope of like machines versus humans, but you kind of see it from the machine side and make the humans kind of look like assholes. I like that flip on it, but there are a couple of elements that's just like, that's out of iRobot, that's out of Logan, that's out of Blade Runner, so it does borrow from other movies that you've seen before, but it does take its own spin enough to make you feel like, oh, now it's its own thing. Now it's just not not copying one of the many. Now it's just kind of like part of one of the many. At the end of the day, the creator had a great time with this movie, more than I thought it would anyways. A movie that I definitely feel a lot of people should come out to definitely see this weekend. I watched it, absolutely crushes it as our lead, him paddling around with little robot girl who's going to save the machine race. I thought that was really done. It was really good. Wow. Storytelling's really easy to follow. There's a really good heart in the movie, and when the movie's kind of all said and done, it does have one of those abrupt endings. I hate those endings. But the movie pretty much shows it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And the journey was really good. So I liked it. That being said, I will say this. I think creator is definitely a very strong 9 out of 10, whichever we're seeing and buying on digital and Blu-ray. Creator is out in theaters right now. You're going to see it. You're not going to see it. Type below. Let me know. Let's talk about it. See you guys in the next video. Have a good weekend. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.